when we talk about legal sovereignty, it is always identified with the formal law of the state. So, legal sovereignty in terms of formal law, as we found the king in parliament in case of United Kingdom. So, the legal sovereignty always having the authority to pronounce or make law as it is considered as the command of the sovereignty or the sovereign. But such legal sovereign is sometimes owes its authority to another sovereign, as it was expressed by Professor Dicey. So, legal sovereign is always both to political sovereign, and that political sovereign is always considered as the electorate or the voters. So the electorate or the voters of a state constitutes the political sovereign, which we found in most of the modern democratic system, where either a parliament or a congress which is functioning and is representing the will of the people or the citizens. This is the basic difference between legal sovereign and political sovereign. While a legal sovereign is difficult to be overthrown, but in case of a political sovereign, it could be changed or it could be overthrown by the people or the electorate. Next one is popular sovereignty. Regarding popular sovereignty, we found a basic idea in our ancient Roman or Greek system. In ancient Rome, it was Cicero who was quite influenced by the Stoic philosophy, expressed that the commonwealth is the people's affair. So, the commonwealth of Rome is the people's affair. But we found that the political structure of the then Rome was quite acquainted and influenced by the Roman Empire. So, it was maintaining at that point an absolute monarchy. In spite of that, it was a great contribution of Cicero, as he was expressing about the authority of the commonwealth which constituted the whole people of Roma Empire. Rousseau and Thomas Jefferson were the champions of popular sovereignty. Both Rousseau and Jefferson, as in the case of Rousseau, during French Revolution, he popularized the very idea of popular sovereignty. In the same way, Thomas Jefferson in United States of America, while the Constitution of USA was framed, he also popularized the very idea of popular sovereignty. And Professor Gilchrist named it as popular control. And according to Professor Gilchrist, popular sovereignty can be identified as popular control, and it better suits the idea of popular sovereignty. So, in the words of Professor Gilchrist, rather than popular sovereignty, it could be called as popular control, as the people's affair, as it was told by Cicero in ancient Rome. The same thing was expressed by Professor Gilchrist, that equivalent to the Commonwealth concept, where the affairs of the Commonwealth is equivalent to the people's affair. So also, Professor Lasky, in his opinion, he criticized both the concept of legal sovereignty and popular sovereignty. According to him, it is an impossible adventure to find the very idea of legal sovereignty in a modern complex state. So also, it would be impossible to establish the very question of popular sovereignty. It could be otherwise identified with popular referendum, but popular sovereignty is an impossible idea to be realized in a modern complex state.